Howdy Mercs, and welcome back. This is the second part of my video on how to beat the level 5 to 8 rep missions. In my last video, we ended by buying a Banshee. Between then, I've simply loaded the Banshee out, and I'll show you what the loadout is. And now we're going to do some missions and see how high we can go in terms of difficulty. So first of all, let's look at our mechs. I ended up having to sell the Locust and the other mech that I had, which means I can also get rid of some pilots. This guy, 13 out of 23. They're the same. Let's get rid of them both. See if there's anyone. No one worth hiring. So we're just going to have to leave it at that. Now, let's go to our battle mechs. The Banshee will take 73 days, so once we get to the location that we need to go to, I'll show you the loadout. Now, here's the biggest problem we have right now. I did my building here, and if I want to go anywhere, I have to go back through this area. So, like, if I want to go here, there, anywhere. There's nowhere nearby that I can get to without going back through this level 2 to 4 conflict zone and then the 3 to 5 conflict zone. So that's what we're going to have to do. And because, as you can see, we're relatively broke, it's time to do some missions. So let's go to this Duel contract here. Duel contracts are a great way to test out your new equipment. And I can actually probably fire another pilot, come to think of it, and then just hire one when I buy a new mech. But I'll keep on one pilot just in case I salvage one or something. Okay, still need to wait. Okay, let's look at our builds. Oh, I also need to repair it. Okay. Let's wait again. Okay, we're down to 2,000. I don't think I've ever been this broke in this game. So the reason we're so broke and that I had to sell my Locust is because I bought the Long Tom Artillery. These are stupid high damage. You'll see 31, and they have splash damage. I loaded this thing up with heat sinks, got some ammo, and 4 medium lasers for a little bit of brawling and defense. We're just going to see how it works. I really think that everyone should see the Long Tom Artillery because this is modded Mechwarrior 5. Let's begin the mission. Nothing beats a duel for just showing you how quickly you can beat somebody. And we need money. So $1.5 million will put us back in the black. You know, I don't know. I might just fire that other pilot because I really won't need him for a while. Oops. I actually tried a few missions when I wasn't recording with the Locust and the Griffin, and I didn't even notice when the Locust was there or not. So as far as I'm concerned, the Locust is just extra repair costs.
Sorry, Commander. Airstrike support is not available.
Okay, let's get started. There we are. So the Long Tom Artillery is just a ridiculous, slightly overpowered artillery weapon. And you're about to see why. Let's see if I can... Alright, we got some drop. It's got a nice big explosion. It reminds me of sort of like a mini nuke from Fallout. Might have hit a little bit far.
Enemy mech on the field.
New target, Locust. Keep critical.
Alright, that's a kill. So you can see why one might think this is a little bit overpowered. I missed somehow. Alright, I'm gonna have to let my heat shut down. And he's dead.
Target acquired.
Ah, that guy started strafing much faster. Well, not strafing, but just turned. Alright, so what you have to be careful with these long toms is not to hit your allies. Must be really hot here. There goes one. I'll definitely need some better cooling. Really, buddy? You walk right on top of that? Like, alright. Okay. One shot took out every single mech. So you can see this is a little bit OP, kind of, and I usually don't like to use them, but you do have an incredibly low rate of fire and incredibly high heat. However, given that we've sold everything to have it, and the weapon itself cost more than my Locust did, it might be worth it. Interesting amount of money. 171717. Oh no, 171717. Alright, and salvage. Not a whole lot. Let's grab the most expensive stuff and go. And I took almost no damage. Alright, we're back in the black, so let's see if there's any other missions we can do on the way to this level 3 to 5 area. Assassination. It's a warzone contract. That could be good. And it's on the way. So patrol, garrison. There's a bunch of stuff up here. Should we try going... Oh, see, the problem is we want to be going towards the inner sphere, not... Or towards the center of the inner sphere, towards Terra, not deeper into Stiener space. But we could go towards the... You know what? Let's go towards Karita space and see what happens. We've got a patrol contract and garrison duty. Garrison duty sounds good. And rescue contract, patrol, yeah. Recon, that's good. So one other thing, once we get a little bit more money and we don't have to worry about just paying our bills as much, we can start shopping around, because there are some other weapons that are added by the mods that are just incredibly powerful. Besides the long-term artillery, there's other types of artillery. There's also the SRM Infernos, which will overheat your weapons way faster than a flamer. Or your weapons, your enemy mechs. Okay, do I want to get rid of an ammo and add a heatsink? You know what? No, I'll just be a little more judicious in my shooting. Even though I don't know if I'd be able to fire that many bullets as I did last time. Let's get rid of one and add a heatsink. Yeah. Let's just see how that goes. 30 long-tom shots is still, 30-ish kills if I pull it off.
Looks like we made it here just in time, Commander.
It's a nice, icy zone. This is what it looks like outside of my house right now, by the way.
Target acquired.
Now fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
There goes one. The heat's already much better. But I think that's more the ambient temperature than anything else. So this is the kind of mission that's just perfect for the long tom, because you get to just sit where you are and shoot at the enemy as they come at you.
Enemy units closing in. Pull up your shots. Mech spotted.
Ooh, right between the legs. That was bad. And that one went right behind it, but it looks like it did some damage to his back at least. Got him. Okay, so I just need to be really careful with my shots. I can't believe I managed to shoot that thing right between the legs. There goes another. And these tier 1 lasers are just awful. So another reason you should be shopping around is to try to find better gear. You want to get to that tier 3 and 4 stuff as soon as possible. Alright, buddy, can you handle those helicopters? And I'll work on... That could have been a chance to do the artillery, but I don't want to be shooting my artillery into the base. There's one. As soon as this guy shows himself. So, because of the splash damage, you don't even have to aim exactly at them. I like to aim kind of nearby them. Alright, well that worked pretty well. So, Long Tom, a little bit overpowered, but pretty good. And we're probably not going to be salvaging many mechs out of this because it just completely annihilates them. Oh, hey, look at that. I stand corrected. But none of them are worth salvaging. Okay, we'll still take 300,000 out of... And $1.5 million with 9,000 damages, and this Griffin didn't get touched once. Not bad. Okay. There's an industrial hub. I reckon we'll find another conflict zone over here. We're at 3 million. I think we should grind one more mission out in order to, and we could do the garrison duty here. Patrol, difficulty 10, difficulty 14. Let's do that one. Let's do the garrison duty. And then we should have enough after that. If we get another $1.5 million or so, or put it all into salvage, we should be able to get another mech when we get to the next industrial hub. And hopefully when we get to that industrial hub, we can work on finding another conflict zone. Garrison duty. Sure. Okay. I might be able to salvage a mech out of this. We'll see. Alright, let's go. So yeah, if you're using the mods, the artillery is incredibly overpowered early game, and one of the best reasons to get an assault mech is because they are the only mechs that have the space and the tonnage to have an artillery.
And not a moment too soon.
The Long Tom weighs 30 tons.
Let's get there.
That's why I can only have 4 medium lasers.
Now fan out and take defensive positions.
30 tons is more than a lot of other mechs weigh altogether.
Hey there, boys. And ladies, of course. Welcome to the party. We usually handle our own affairs around here, but not this time. Not going head-to-head with a bunch of angry battle mechs, so thanks for the assist. Get yourselves sorted, and I'll let you know if I detect any hostiles incoming.
Target acquired.
Let's try not to walk over the bits of the base.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Alright, a Jenner. A Jenner wouldn't be bad, but I'd rather have 3 medium mechs, or 2 medium mechs and an assault than 2 lights.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Now this is another hot biome, so I need to be careful.
Copy that on your target. These hostiles are getting pretty close. Watch out.
Got him.
Target destroyed.
Again, don't try to hit the mech directly. Let the splash damage take care of it. I'm really curious how this long tom will go toe-to-toe with the other mechs, with heavies and assaults.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves. More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
I'd be a legend if I could hit one of these guys with the long tom, but I don't think it's worth it.
New target, Commander.
We got mechs coming in on all sides.
Target is done.
So one problem with having all torso mounted weapons is, besides the weapon reticle moving a little bit slower, is you can't tilt up as high as you can with the arms. Okay. Nope, doesn't reach. Forget about it. That tank isn't even doing damage over there anyway, so what do I care?
Scrap that one.
Take out that assassin. Come on, buddy. Show yourself. Okay, here we go.
Assassin.
We lost our turret control
There goes
tower.
one.
Acquired.
I might just walk through this thing.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Got him.
Heat critical.
And
Destroyed.
oh, this guy who hasn't figured out how to get around this cliff yet, or this ridge, I should say. Alright, that's everything.
Congratulations, Commander. These people owe their lives to you.
As you can see, I still have some heating issues on hot maps, but that's just something I'm going to have to deal with for a bit. I'll look for cooling engines and hopefully be able to do some upgrades soon, but that's what we're going to have to live with. Okay, we did some fast, easy missions, and we get to salvage some mechs if we want, even though they've all been cored, so it'll be expensive replacing their engines. But what would we want here? An assassin? Those things are awful. Let's try it. So you got 2 missiles, 1 energy, and that's it. Yeah, we could make him a SRM shotgun, I guess. And let's grab some other stuff for money. To here on the star map, and I sold everything to get a Banshee and an Awesome. And the Awesome, which you'll see loaded out later, has a SRM-6, which is a lovely weapon. We're going to go here now. Yes, okay, finally. Oh, wow. Jumping straight to the 9 to 11 conflict zone. That might be a bit much, but let's try it. Okay, guys. So I went to this industrial hub off of here, where I found nothing but assault mechs and lights. See? Banshee, Cyclops. Oh, there we go. There's a heavy and a medium, too. But let's see what we got with that Jaeger. Standard. This one is a double heatsink engine. This is a pretty good mech. XL engine. This is actually a really good mech. Kind of wish I hadn't bought that assault, but too late. So what I've got now are 2 assault mechs. The Awesome I have loaded out with Inferno SRMs, and the Banshee I have loaded out with the Long Tom. So I think we're gonna take a break on the video for now, because we're in a weird spot, too, where, as you can see, the next place to go to is a 9 to 11 mission zone. I'm guessing there's a 5 to 8 one here or here that I've somehow missed. But honestly, 2 assault knights, we might be able to hit this 9 to 11 zone and just see what it's like. So that's what we're going to do next video, or we're going to have to make our way all the way back down here. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, thanks for watching.